Afternoon all afternoon, bonjour, guten tag, konnichiwa, ni hao, salam alaikum, sawadee kap, yesh kemesh, ke passe, what going on brethren, how is one, how is all, and welcome to another funky freaky Friday show with big, blind John Small. Yes, I am blind, what can you do, eh? But it's our birthday show. Yes, it is a year ago today that I started the page Kinda Busted, so thank you to all of you awesome people that got involved in what I'm doing here, what I'm trying to do here, which is just be me and help others through me being me. A bit crazy, maybe. Let's see, I don't know. Is this going to be a crazy show? I can't tell until I start. What should I start today's show off with? Let's start it off with the improvisation I done last week with my anonymous friend about smoking too much weed. He asked me to make up a song about smoking too much weed. Imagine indeed me singing a song about smoking too much weed. It's not possible to smoke too much weed. We all know that weed is a medicine that relieves the mind and relieves the pain that I feel on a daily. But I need to invite and I need to share, because inviting is uniting and sharing is caring, and I care enough to get my word out there, so of course I'm going to share. If you come in and you're watching this, please do hit the invite button, get the family involved in today's broadcast, as it's a year today. I wanted to do a broadcast yesterday in the group Worldwide Weed with Aussie Yams, but I was too baked after my morning show.
Take it in, nice big hit. I smoked me some grass, I was sat on my ass, just having some laughs, some relaxing at home. I got thinking of myself, I've been sat here a while, and my throat's a bit sore, and I've blown off my mind. I smoke too much weed, I smoke too much grass. Now I'm just sitting here, sat on my ass. Smoke too much grass, smoke too much grass. Blasted into space, my mind was like a haze. My thoughts just drifted, I sniffed it, I forgot. Could've got the good, could've saved the world, but you got stoned. I'll grow your own grass. It's okay, I'll just buy me a lamp. I'll grow my own football lamps. Could have built a home in Africa. I'll grow your own grass. It's okay, this moment's gonna pass. Got to get higher now. Higher. You've got to meet Gaia now. To take you higher now.
Please, if you come by, please do say hi. I am Blind John, the Alien Banana. I'm trying to bring you some good karma with marijuana.
Getting splifted, uplifted, feeling relaxed. Getting splifted, uplifted, forget all of my past. The pain is sinking fast. It never seems to last when I get splifted. But I smoke too much weed. got to get higher now.
Oh, it appears like my other account's being put in Facebook jail again, and I can't share it seems. It won't let me share it to the groups, it's a game. Some are playing a game, trying to get up there and get famous. It's a shame, I tell you, it's a shame. We could be all helping to build this game into something that's worth seeing. The governments of the world will be looking in on the cannabis community and thinking, what a bunch of idiots, what a pile of nonsense. And they want us to legalise the weed. Do they see how they're acting amongst themselves? Pathetic shit, pigs. Hi, welcome, come on by. Sorry I didn't see you in the room. Doesn't tell me on here that anybody's in either. Let's see if I can get the comments pumping. Well, they're on. Well, that was smoke too much weed. Smoke too much weed. Can you smoke too much weed? Can you indeed? I did see somebody fly. There's people in the room. Welcome. Come on. Hit up a hi. Say hi, John. Let me know how you've been on this funky, freaky Friday. It is funky. I am freaky, and I will be fried today. I mean it. I shall be fried today, peeps. Very important day in my life. 20. What's the day? The 20. Oh, I'm smoking on the amnesia, hey, so I forget myself. So that's what this stuff does, isn't it? You watch the films and stuff, it'll tell you, well, we become stoners and we're so stupid, lackadaisic and forgetful. It's the 26th of January, 2018. Today is Canna Buster's first birthday and my son's 26th birthday. So yay to that, eh? What synchronicity that came into being. I wonder if I thought about this when I started the page last year, because I'd been talking about it for a couple of weeks before I did it. But I checked, the first post was on the 26th of January, which, wow. Well, I love a bit of synchronicity. I love coincidence. Because I haven't been playing, I forgot all the songs I used to play. The song I was learning. I will light a match this morning, so I won't be alone. The water she lies silent, sunlight will be dawn. Oh, I will stand arms outstretched, pretend I'm free to roam. Oh, I will make my way through one more day. And I will hold the candle till it burns up my arm. Oh, I'll keep taking punches until their will grows tired. Oh, I will stare the sun down until my eyes go blind. Yeah, I won't change direction. No, I won't change my mind. How much difference does it make? How much difference does it make? I'll swallow poison until I grow immune. I will scream my lungs out till it fills this room. How much difference does it make? How much difference does it make? does, it fits together with that song. I might try and do this. Nights in white satin, never reaching the end. Letters I've written, never meaning to send. Beauty I've always missed, with these eyes before. Just what the truth is, I can't say anymore. And I love you, yes I love you, oh how I love you. Nights in white satin, never reaching the end. Just what the truth is, I need to learn all the words. Nights in White Satin, what an awesome tunage that is. I don't think the comments are working, peeps. How can I get the comments working? I keep giving other people these tips and I can't follow them myself. Hey, I got it working. Mark Captain Orchard. John, I have a lot of love for you. You have a lot of love for me, do you, bro? Well, you don't really show a lot of love for me, Mark. This is... oh, what a stupid it is. It is. I don't, I don't condone banning people from groups, but I don't condone bullying activity, and that's what you've been doing, Mark. Totally honest with you, bro. You victimise people. You get in their face for zero reason. You get in my face for zero reason. I came in your room one day while you're vibing there, if you remember. After I've been talking on a personal level about personal things that I don't disclose on my lives and things, bro. And I was talking to you, and then I come into your room and you were saying stuff about Mark Fuckerberg, fuck you Mark Fuckerberg. So I put some laughing faces, because that shit's funny to me, because that's what, I call him Mark Fuckerberg too, and I think that's funny shit. So I'm laughing and you're like, who's laughing at them faces? Who's laughing at them faces? What you laughing at them for? What's them laughing faces at? What you smiling at me for? How dare you smile at me? Well, that's not really, that's just went straight over my head, and I laughed some more because I found that a bit funny at the time. I was stoned, when you laugh at shit when you're stoned. So I was laughing. I wanted you to know, I'm laughing, it's okay, man, it's cool, I'm going to ban you from the group, I'm going to block you from the group. So, well, that's a bit, that's your mentality, man. That's the games you want to play, that's how you want to be with me. And then it's like, Matt, that's me. Oh, screw you, smackhead. Once a smackhead, always a smackhead. I don't know who you think you're talking to, Mark, but if you were in my town right now saying that to me, I would have slapped you upside the head. I would have took that cosh, I would have fucked you up the arse with it. I might be a peace-loving hippie now, but I've been to some dark places, bro, and you don't want to cross some people, but you cross a lot of people. Dave Woods, when you first came on the scene, I invited him into the group. Dave Woods had been a member for Worldwide Weed for a long time, and you posted a picture of Dave Woods saying, this guy's a hacker, because you'd had some petty dispute with Dave Woods. Bullshit, bro. I call bullshit. I don't fuck about with this stuff. This stuff is here to help as many people as possible. And if there's an element within what I am doing that's causing other people mental stresses, like you suffer from mental stresses yourself, then I need to remove that, including personal friends of mine, like a very close personal friend. I had to remove from my page in order to keep the rest of the people safe, so that they know that they can just express themselves any way they want. It's about self-expression, Mark. I promote your self-expression. I encourage you to do your lives. I want to build on Strictly Marijuana. I will give out shouts to Strictly Marijuana. But if you're going to act a fool, I will tell people, be careful, though, he's got a very short fuse, and I'll let people know what they're getting into. That's how it needs to be, bro. I keep it 100% real. I came here with a promise to always speak the truth. And, if you can come correct, come correct. I'm not here to pussyfoot about. I don't have time to be playing silly games. Shout outs to Stoners of the Universe too. Mad love and respect to all of our UK team, Harry Hopbox. Hey John Young. What's up, bro? I came up on this screen. Yay, finally see. I can't share to my group, peeps, so would somebody please share it into Worldwide Weed for me? if that's okay, if you don't mind. Harry Hotbox in the room, peeps. Check out Harry, coming soon on YouTube. We're going to get some great shit going, aren't we, Harry? John, my brother from another, and what a mother that other is, hey? What a bitch. My mother's awesome, mother. I was really a very bitter, twisted little kid. I don't know if any of you saw, but this is the nature of amnesia, peeps. So, like, you know, there's big amnesia going on in the world, in my head. I forgot so much stuff. And the other day I uploaded some pictures of me 25 years ago, when I was, you know, pre-drugs and things, and I was a cannabis activist 25 years ago. This is nothing new to me, this stuff. So there's all these pictures of me smoking weed, and there's one of them I'm walking through the countryside with a guitar strapped to me back. And I looked at that photo, and an entire song that I used to piss about with, just a personal song that I never really, you know, made that public, all came back in an instant. And then yesterday I tried to do that song and it just fell out again. So this is a song I'd like to apologise to my family for this song, because it's a very silly song. It's not as true as it seems. Let me tell you a story about a baldy hippie by the name of John. He carries a guitar around with him and sings silly songs to everyone. And some of you may know a few, but probably not a lot. And most of you, in ear of you, I know you wish that you were not. But that's just his way of being a man, because that's just the way that I am. Well, John thought life was hard for him since the day that he was born. His daddy left when he was 3 and he grew through his mother's scorn. And some say there's no bite harder than a bitch when she's in heat. Well, Johnny's mother, she chewed him up and spat him into the street, saying, son, I love you, but get out from under my feet. Well, if you think things couldn't get any worse than this, then goddammit, you'd be surprised. Cause around that time, Johnny just found out that he'd soon be going blind. So I turned to drink and drugs, trying to block out all that pain. I read some books, then realized in my skull I had a brain. And I found a whole new way of looking at the day. Well, now John sits here on Facebook Live telling you all about his life, about when he went a little more blind and started using drugs for his life. And he knew he'd lose his mind, and he did, he truly did. I lost most of my memory, and even this little bit, I lost it all. But that's Big John Small song, and I totally forgot that song. That's what I came here to do, was to remember the music. If you remember back in the early days, it was just the snappy videos. John going, and acting a bit silly, just to get a smile from people, just to show that John's okay, despite all of this baggage that I had to let go, because it's just baggage. It's nonsense that I created in my head. None of that song's really true. But when you're a kid and you feel like your mother doesn't love you and your dad has left you, oh my God, I'm going blind, oh, woe is me. And it's a bullshit, man. It's all a justification tool for my bad behaviour in life, you know. Sorry I didn't read many of the comments. I just said hi to you. I remember these things. I have to get them out before I forget them again. So there's that down. Too late. Hope all is cool. All is cool, Harry. I just can't be doing with, you know, it's just petty behaviour, and I can't be doing with that. So, you know, I'm all about Mark. I can't. No, he's gone. He's on the shit list. Sorry. But, you know, I'll still be his friend. I'll still talk to Mark. I'll still vibe with Mark. But I'm not having him coming into my groups, onto my page, and just ruining my vibe, what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? I've tried to support him. I've tried to teach him. And I will teach him how to, you know, interact with this stuff. But he wants to be something that he's not. He wants to be anonymous, doesn't he? You know, these people with these silly dreams. He already is anonymous. If he saw that, he would see he already is anonymous. But it's victimisation, like he done that with Dave and Anna. him and Gav both hitting angry faces and that. Like, Mark's had multiple chances with me, loads of chances, but then he's just... Harry knows what he's like, we've seen what he's like. But when I've cooled down, when Mark's cooled down, I will welcome Mark back. I'm a forgiving guy, I'm moving past what I was. I'm trying to anyway. I'm still, you know. You should have seen what he was calling me one day, bro. Whoa, I swear. But hey, we're not here about that. We're here about good vibrations and happy times. Forgetting about our nonsense in the real world, and we're bringing it onto Facebook. Look at how many people are bringing their nonsense onto Facebook. Oh, my boyfriend's hit me tonight, so I'm going to go on Facebook and tell the world. We are the people building FakeBook. That's why I've started calling it FakeBook, because we're building it with fakeness. And I just... Do you see Worldwide Weed? Worldwide Weed's been there almost a year too. And do you see the numbers, massive numbers? No. Because I'm not about these big numbers, these big groups. And I could add hundreds of people every day. If I wanted, I added 100 people today. If I wanted to do that every day, I could. That's like the 5th time I've added multiple people to the group, other than people that have asked me. Because it's not about that, it's about finding the real gems out there. I was talking to Robert Dabber Clark the other day, and he was saying it's about the bubbles that bubble to the surface, that it's the underlying current that changes the current on top of things. And that was a great analogy, and mad respect for that. Great conversation. Of empty candles onto sheets of clay, laid spread out before me as her body once did. All 5 horizons revolved around the sun, as the earth to the sun. Now the air I've tasted and breathed has taken a turn. And all I told her was everything that's on her. I know she gave me all that she wore, and now my bitter hands shake beneath the clouds of what was everything. All the pictures held, all been washed in black, tattooed everything. I take a walk outside, I'm surrounded by some kids that play, and I can feel their laughter. So why do I see her? Ooh, and twisted thoughts that spin around my head. I'm spinning, oh Lord, I'm spinning. How quick the sun can drop away. Now my bitter hands grate on broken glass of what was everything. All the pictures held, all been washed in black and tattooed everything. All the love gone bad, turned my world to black, tattooed all I see, all that I am, all I will be. Yeah, I am. I know someday my heart will have a beautiful life. I know he will be a star. It's somebody else's sky, but why can it be anymore? guitars attacking me left, right and centre. It's the attack of the killer guitars and the killer throat. Oh well, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Have a happy birthday, kinda busted. Don't get busted though. It's not worth the hassle. I'm lucky, whereas if I do get busted, all that'll happen to me is they'll take my weed. Not my weed. Do you want to see some weed, peeps? I know it's Charlie likes to see a bit of weed. And I know that maybe the Queen likes to see a bit of weed. It's up to Harry and the Queen. My Mackie D working brethren. This is weed in here. We've got where's it coming out on this phone? That's some lovely, what do you call it? There's blue. It's amnesia. No, it's blue cheese. Yes, blue cheese. Ah, you thought I was going to say amnesia haze again. It's blue cheese. This is the amnesia haze. It's lovely stuff. It's getting me baked anyway. I smoked like some of the blue cheese yesterday. Wiped me out. Whoosh. We grow some awesome plants in this country. Not in this house, mind, Mr. Popo. Just in this country. Because blue cheese is a British invention. I don't know what it is, bro. He just got so much hate. I know it's not that he's got hate. He's just got so much anger. He gets so angry so easily. He needs anger management. He said he was going to start going. The other week when I spoke to him, he said on Monday we would go and seek out some help with his anger management issues. Obviously, it takes a few weeks before the NHS can afford, because apparently the NHS is a bankrupt institute. But you know, if it's so bankrupt, why are all these international conglomerates trying to get their filthy paws on it? He does all of the time. He can't understand what we're trying to do. He can't see the big picture is what the problem is. Like, we have to set an example. We are trying to legalise our medicine. Like, I'm trying to free up recreation. I'm just trying to show people that we are free already. Like, I'm just waiting for them to arrest me, Harry, because of no mens rea. I think I've got no mens rea anyway, despite the medical difficulties I have. And you know, the proof, I'm sitting here proving to the world, that's what I'm trying to do, is prove that you can kick drugs through a herb. Like, they call it a drug, and as the fox says, fuck off, it's a plant. And that's, you know, we've got to get them to understand that. That's the dance, that's the stance. The dance is to say, they come at us with these nonsenses, saying that cannabis, it damages the brain cells. Well, hang on, it reversed irreversible brain damage for me. That's so, no, all right. Well, cannabis is a drug. Well, hang on, no, it's a plant. It's not a drug. It's not a refined compound structure. It's a plant. You know, cannabis is addictive. Well, is it addictive or is it habitual? Like, I know addiction on a personal level really closely. Seems, it's a gateway drug, is it? Or is it a gate away from drugs? I'm sure I'm sat here proving it's a gate away from drugs. I've sat here for a year now, going live, saying, hey, look, I'm just using cannabis. Now, there's the naysayers, the fakers out there that want to create drama in the groups and all that utter nonsense that goes on around the FakeBook land. Saying, oh, look at John today, he's all hyper. Ooh, look at him today, he's all tired. You know, we have ups and downs, people, that's just nature. Oh, John looks a bit sniffly today. Oh, John might have a flu, you know what I mean? John is definitely 101,000,000% drug free. This is the only thing I use for all of the many, many ailments I have, which I only have one lung left. People will be like, oh, well, you shouldn't be smoking weed with only one lung. Why? Well, you know, because the medical establishment says bullshit, blah, 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 blah. It's not nicotine. It's not like the carcinogenic effects of tobacco. It's a herb. Who's to say it's not doing my lung good and helping it? Like, there used to be a study done years ago when I was into this stuff years ago in the Herb Nation paper I was reading, where they'd done a study on asthmatics that smoke cannabis, and the cannabis would stop their asthma attack. It is possible. Like Lady Furnish is going to hit Mike up with something, because you can get inhalers made from cannabis. The medicines that this thing, and people wonder why I talk about conspiracy theories and the Illuminati, the powers that be, the New World Order. It needs to be a New Weed Order. Because it exists. It is the international string pullers of our politicians that control our laws. And the laws are built for the individual. So mad shout outs to the Kingpin Form Peters and Lady L, who inspired me, who encouraged me to get onto this road in the beginning, to tell people about what I've discovered about men's rape. It's not just in the US, it's in every single country on the planet. Because everybody is born with an innate freedom. You were born to be free. Born free as the wind blows. But you carry around your birth certificates and your patriotic natures to your flag. You tattoo them on your arms. And you worship your queens and kings and presidents and say that, hey, we're the best people in the world. We're British. We colonised the planet. Look at the culture that we've given you. You know, it's like that skit that you see on The Life of Brian, where they're like, what did the Romans ever do for us? Well, apart from the roads. Yeah, apart from the roads, what did the Romans ever do for us? Well, apart from the schooling system and the viaduct and the roads. Well, you know, it's the same. What have these international... Well, they've enslaved mankind. That's what democracy's brought us, people. Civilised nations have brought in slavery to the uncivilised, as we call them. You know, the savages and these names we give these people. I watched a great thing, the Juice Rap News peeps. They're from Australia. Those guys rock it. Like, you've got to go and check out Juice Rap News on YouTube. I was watching a thing called Canada versus Australia. That was some funny ass shit. Like, they just rap, man. You know what the Aussie mentality is like. They see it, just like a lot of us English do, and that's why, you know, Team UK will succeed no matter what goes on between us all. It's like real family, you know. John Young still in the room. Rilla, how's Rilla been, man? Much love all day to Rilla. Thank you for coming by and saying hi, Rilla. Much love, hon. Awesome girl. Hope your daughter's doing well. Right. My hot box likes a bit of rap. Let's just chill with a bit of rap. Let's do it with a chilled guitar. I'm into a bit of trip hop, but I like a bit of NWA, and I like a bit of everything. I'm a sound engineer. I like sound. My brain thinks bomb like my brain thinks bomb like. Let me take you down the corridors of my life. Hell is round the corner where I shelter isms and schisms. If you believe what they tell you when common sense says no. Let me take you down the corridors of my mind. The place where I stand gives way to liquid lino. Underneath the weeping willow lies a weeping wino. The place where I stand gives way to liquid lino. Underneath the weeping willow lies a weeping wino. I got a letter from the government the other day. I opened it and read it. It said they were suckers. They wanted me for the army or whatever. The picture me giving a damn. I said never. Here is a land that never gave a damn about a white man, and I could never be a veteran. I wasn't with it, but just that very minute it occurs to me the suckers have authority. Cold sweating as I dwell in my cell. How long has it been? They've got me sitting in a state pen. I wanna get out, but that thought was thought before. I contemplated the plan on the cell floor, but I'm not a fugitive on the run. I'm a simple man, and I could never be a veteran. My brain thinks bomb like my brain thinks bomb like. The place where I stand gives way to liquid lino. Underneath the weeping willow lies a weeping wino. The place where I stand gives way to liquid lino. Underneath the weeping willow lies a weeping wino. I'm so tired of playing with this bone of Saracen. Gonna give my heart away. I'm gonna leave it to the other boys to play. I got a letter from the government the other day. I opened it and read it. It said they were suckers. They wanted me for the army or whatever, but picture me giving a damn. I said never. Here is a land that never gave a damn about any man, and I could never be a veteran. I wasn't with it for just that very minute. It occurs to me the suckers have authority. Cold sweating as we dwell in our cells. How long has it been they've got us sitting in our state pen? We want to get out, but the thought was thought before. We contemplated a plan on our cell floor. But we're not all fugitives on the run. We're all free men, and there's no need to be a veteran. What's the nature of war? It's never been about peace, it's not what it's for. It's just for the money to line the pockets of the man. How could some of you understand? Big Pharma, he's the one ordering your generals what to do. To go into Afghanistan, to bring the heroin on the streets to you. Every word that I preach on cannabis is true. I see a lot of people walking around the world, and most of you don't have a clue. You're under rule. Don't act the fool. Seize your right, light up tonight. Get blazing, feel amazing, medicating, educating, elevating. So frustrating that you don't see you have the right to be free. Don't you know that you could be me, just sat there at home, vibing with your family, telling them your story all day long, putting it down in your own little song. Why don't you express yourself more? Why don't you tell the world what you're here for? Live your life the way that you like. Be free both day and both night. This is you and this is me. This is how I prove that I am free. I wrote a letter to my government the other day. They opened it and read it. They thought I was a sucker. They wanted me for the army or whatever, but picture me giving a damn. I said never. Here is a land that never gave a damn about a white man, and I could never be a veteran. I wasn't with it for just that very minute. It occurs to me we let the suckers have authority, and we let it be. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary Jane calls to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Does anybody know that that song is about Mary Jane? The wind cries, Mary. Mama Sherry just came in the room. Much love to our fun 420 OG fam. Mad love and respect to that group all day long. Fuji Boss, mad love to my brother Fuji Boss for the weed. Had some real talk here today, Mama Sherry. I'm just saying no to all the BS now. I didn't used to hit that. I just didn't used to believe in that. I'm blocking people from shit, but hey, some people need to be given a lesson sometimes. I've saved this live. Thank you, bro. I'm glad somebody else had to, I do these lives sometimes and they just disappear from FakeBook. See, where did they go? Especially back in the early days. I thought, maybe I would tolerate that sort of behaviour. There's so many people coming to this movement and instantly, what's going on? No chance. See you later. I'm out of here. And I'm forever out there reaching out to these people saying, come back. It's, it's not as bad as all that. But lately, as it's my birthday, I'll sing some of my songs. This is my show. This was one of the first songs I ever wrote with guitar. about No Men's Ray. Now, you might not believe me, but that's exactly what this song is about. It's about No Men's Ray, peeps. I was screaming this out when I was 16-year-old. I wrote this song. Don't you worry about the constabulary. They had a good old go at me. They said, where you going? You're going where? They asked for my name and my date of birth. And as he talked, I made a little stash. He found a cigarette box filled with roaches from my hash. Confessor, I'll bash you. He said, you're under arrest. Confessor, I'll bash you. I bet you can guess the rest. I was stoned again, stoned again. I was so stoned, I was stoned again. Well, I'm stoned when I'm at work and I'm stoned when I'm at play. I love to be stoned and that's the way I wanna stay. I'm stoned again, I'm stoned. I'm stoned when I'm awake and I'm stoned when I'm asleep. I'm stoned every day of every fucking week. I'm stoned again, I'm stoned again. I'm stoned on Facebook Live, vibing with my family. I'm stoned every day of every fucking week. And I'm stoned again. I'm stoned again. I'm stoned again. I'm so stoned, I'm stoned again. And I hope you're all stoned at home too. I do. I hope you're all really having a blessed blaze, funky freaky Friday. It's the way you've got to stay. It's the only way. Stoned again. I'm stoned. I'm always stoned, and it's good to be stoned again. It's good to be back to being stoned again, because I got lost in so much drug. It was unbelievable. Mama Sherry says, I missed Fuji. So did I. I missed him last night too. I haven't caught Fuji like the last 2 lives he's done, I think. Do invite peeps, please invite Fuji. I should have done that. Why didn't I think of doing that one? Oh, that was right, because I was blocked from sharing the groups. I got distracted, didn't I? Oh, look, I can only invite 10 people again. It is bastard. Why is that? Why is it do that, peeps? Like, I don't invite all the time. I invite to, like, you know, I invite into Fuji's. I invite the people that I feel would enjoy to come vibe with Fuji. I don't go mental with these invites. What's the games peeps are playing? Much love to Chad Voucher. Much love to Cannabis United. And Rasta Run. He'll be at work, like. Lefty Ground. Sativa Cross Ignorance is no excuse. One of the groups and people I was following on YouTube before I came to this Facebook stuff. And mad love and respect to Lefty and Michelle. Michelle, Funky Freaky Friday morning. Hit these people up in the great group chat. I've just re-added, there's Michelle there too. Invite Michelle, Burns, these guys, rock peeps, check them. They're out on the streets every day, right, fighting for freedom. Mad shout outs to the NJ Weedman, free NJ Weedman. Hashtag free the loan. Mad love and respect to my brother Tony Loon. Chad chilled as fuck. As I call him, that's, you know, I'm English peeps, so I use a bit of language, sorry, I apologise. I mean no offence by it, but Chad is chilled as fuck. His name's Chad Childers and he's chilled as fuck, so come on. When the name fits, wear it and own that shit. Karen Stabler, mad love. John Young's already been on. Chester Lancaster, much love all day to Chester. Mr. Joe Victor Hernandez, hey, I've got a good choice of the 10 here, that's cool, that was not bad. And shout out to Smoke Nation worldwide, like out here, really trying to pump this stuff and fill it with good vibes, man. I've got mad respect for Joe. I didn't read the rest of Mama Sherry's comment. I do skip read things, please, because I like to say hi to everyone in the room. What a smoke in my eye! Oh shit, I might go blind like one of my friends said he did. one of my friends was talking to me the other week. Excuse, I'll be back in a minute. Right? One of my friends the other week, he was like telling me about one of his friends stayed at his house, and he smoked a joint on the doorstep. My friend smoked a joint outside, and his friend was like, "Oh, you smoke cannabis? Oh, that'll give you cancer. That'll damage your brain cells and things." And my friend's like, "No, man, it's okay. It's nowhere near as bad as that glass of wine that you're drinking that'll pickle your liver and things." And then his friend goes to bed that night. He woke up the next morning. He's like, oh no, look, that cannabis smoke made me go blind." As he couldn't see. He blamed the cannabis for making him go blind. Like, he's visually impaired anyway, folks. Like, I didn't tell you that part of the story. He was visually impaired anyway. He obviously just woke up a bit rough one morning, a bit cross-eyed. "Oh my God, I've gone blind. The weed has made me blind. Come here, come to me, my brother. I shall use the weed to heal you and bring back your senses with a slap, you stupid fucker." Right, let's get to reading these comments. Sorry, but I found that a very funny little encounter. Everybody's blazing in the room. Where's Fuji at? Fuji needs to get his ass in here. Where's my brother Fuji? Oh, I couldn't invite him. Mad love and respect to Fuji. You want to check out Fuji's live face? He does a great show. My shout outs to the ganja lovers too. Much love and respect, Brandon. He helped me with find the positivity in the vine. James Sadler at Stone Nation. He every time I get a bit negative, every time I start to promote, it's promoting the negative stuff, the stuff that goes on in the community. He'll hit me up and he'll be like, "Hey John, whoa man, what's the matter? We're trying to pay it forward." So I have mad love and respect for Stone Nation. Pay it forward. Their movement is awesome. There's many movements within this movement. This is the Peace, Love, Unity movement. It is a movement within the movement. Joe there, Harry, Captain Davins, myself, all promote peace, love, unity, loyalty, respect, all of those things. There's the No Men's Rain movement, which I like to be part of, which is like Thorn Peters and Sister Anna and Dustin and all of those guys that Fuji Boss is part of that too. There's the Free the Weed Worldwide movement. Most of us are in that. And all of these movements need to all come and unify in the one great movement, which we're all trying to get anyway, in freedom in some degree. Even the non-cannabis groups and things that I'm members of, that I Hate Donald Trump group. Yes, James, I still hate Donald Trump. Sorry, but that guy is a chump chimp Trump. Dump the chump chimp Trump. So he is a chump chimp. Donald Trump. One of my songs from when I was in a rock and roll band. We were doing an American rock song. And my singer was singing in an American accent, so I thought I'd take the piss out of him a little bit. And it got a little bit offensive to America, but don't take it that way, okay? It's just my English sense of humor. We're sarcastic. Ironic, you see? Oh, you don't get irony? Sorry about this, you're not gonna like it. Well, I'm a hippie-loving homo killer. He's a hippie-loving homo killer. I'm a motherfucking red meat eater. He's a motherfucking red meat eater. I'm a free American with a happy trigger. My car is long, but my dick is bigger. I'm a honky-tonky Yankee Doodle. He's a honky-tonky Yankee Doodle. And Elvis Presley just buried my poodle. Elvis Presley just buried his poodle. My Uncle Sam knew JFK. His Uncle Sam knew JFK. My granddaddy's father's grandson's gay. Yes, we play the World Series in the US of A. And if you fuck with us, we're gonna blow you away. It's not the American people that do this, it's just the industrial military complex. And what's so complex about this is that you haven't even guessed just yet you're a new world order test. You reckon you're free? Well, maybe you could be, but no, it's not about bravery and patriotic facilities. You're still ruled by a king, you see. Well, kings became a queen these days. But you signed away your rights when you wrote that Declaration of Independence that was written on the hemp, that's fact. It seems to me that the United States is where it's at. want to be used as a slave your entire life? Yeah, it was very disrespectful, wasn't it? It was, yeah, something along them lines. I do love America. It's a beautiful country. I can see why we went there and colonised it. And like, yeah, we'll take this from the natives because it's beautiful. And, you know, we'll put our people here and we'll give them our religion and we'll give them our way of thinking about the planet. And we'll give them our schooling system and we'll give them our patriotism to a fucking flag. You know, that's the problem with countries in Africa and that these African tribes and these tribes of Brazil and that they don't have enough flags. Mr. Small, do you make records? I record my stuff. I do record, but I don't. You know, I have my YouTube channel kind of busted when I put all of my songs and stuff. I'm glad people are laughing at the offensive nature of, you know, what I see going on in the world. But, you know, we're racist. We're a racist culture. This is a racist country. Like, we've just closed our borders. We slag off Donald Trump for wanting to build a wall, but, you know, we built a tunnel and now we want to shut that tunnel. We want to break it back up. No! Get rid of these illegal immigrants coming over here doing all the shitty jobs we don't want. Who'd have them coming over here working in our NHS system? Sweeping our streets for fucking less than minimum wage. Taking the jobs from the lazy bastards that want to claim dole their entire life. I'm just about accepting anybody, man. Just got to accept what goes on, accept what we are, man. America could be the greatest country on the planet. It could be. Like, without the nonsense of make America great again, it could be great. But it's everybody's slaves. Everybody everywhere's slaves. America's slaves to Israel, pretty much. They do what they're told. Oh, I do not like politics. I've been trying to learn a song anyway. Let me do that. That's a bit out of tune, actually. Do it on Old Faithful. These guitars are very cheap, tatty thing, but this one's the cheapest, and it's always the one that's just like, yeah. It's a love song, but I do love a love song now and then. We might wake up in some sacred place and look in your eyes, so delicate. And we might make love when there's nobody there. It's not that we're scared, it's just that it's delicate. So why'd you fill my sorrow with the words you borrowed from the only place you know? And why'd you sing hallelujah if it means nothing to you? Why'd you sing with me at all? We might kiss like never before. It's just that we guess what we're here for. We might make love in some secret place. That look in your eyes, so delicate. So why'd you fill my sorrow with the words you borrowed from the only place you know? Why'd you sing hallelujah If it means nothing to you, why'd you sing with me at all? There's that, and there's a little kind of Damien Ricey kind of trying to do a version. But that's been me this morning. Happy birthday to Can of Busted. Thank you to Mama Sherry coming by, but I need to go live in Worldwide Weed. Aussie Ambs Worldwide Weed, go and check out that group, peeps. I promised her yesterday and I got too big to go and do it, so I don't want to get too big to go and do it again. So go by, check me on there if you want. Mad love and respect, everybody. Always live in love and always love in life and learn to go with the flow. Peace out for now, see you all very soon.